Battle Group 12's commander, Rear Admiral Pita Salavea, third-generation New Providence, 58 years old with the particular patience of someone raised in a family of deep space survey engineers, held his formation dark and quiet for 4 days, while the rest of the main fleet completed its approach. He had done this kind of thing before, not at this scale, but waiting in dark, quiet, and ready, for an enemy that didn't know you were there. That was the skill of his trade, and he was very good at it. On the 5th day, the main fleet arrived. Vasquez Cade's persistent shore dropped from FTL at the rear of the formation, and within 4 hours the full Intercept force was assembled. 12,000 warships in the primary formation. Battle Group 12 already in position at the forward edge. On the flanks, 2 secondary formations of 3,000 ships each, positioned for a 3-axis envelopment that would prevent any Vakthari withdrawal on their entry heading. And in the center of it all, far enough back to observe and direct without being the first engaged, persistent shore, surrounded by her battlecruiser screen, the full command capability of the human stellar navy's largest operational deployment in 400 years. The Vakthari had 900 ships in this advance element, scouts, harvesters, a command sphere. The humans had 18,000. Vasquez Cade did not send a hail. She had considered it. She had genuinely considered it, because the option existed, and because she was not, by preference, someone who opened with violence when alternatives were available. But the Vakthari had never answered a hail in 3 years of systematic observation. They had not answered 11 formal communications from the most respected diplomatic body in the galaxy. They had not answered Fleet Admiral Crethan's ultimatum. The operational assessment that her intelligence staff had built over 8 months of study concluded, with high confidence, that the Vakthari did not communicate. Not because they couldn't, but because for a collective intelligence, communication with individual consciousness entities was structurally unnecessary. The Vakthari had no framework in which a hail was an action with possible results. To them, it was static. So she did not send one. She waited for the Vakthari advance element to reach the forward edge of Battle Group 12's dark positions. When the lead Vakthari scout ships crossed that line, she gave the order. All units, engage. And that's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in and spending this time with me. It really means a lot. If you enjoyed this conversation, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. It genuinely helps the show grow and lets me know what you want more of. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you in the next one.